Hello everyone, this is Laura Susan Johnson, and this is another episode of No More Reboots. This is going to be for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. The reason why I don't want to see this or any future Star Wars episodes is simple. I feel like the story ended with the defeat of the Emperor in Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. After 3 disappointing prequels, especially Attack of the Clones, that was the worst of all 3. A lot of people think it was, The Phantom Menace, but for me it was Attack of the Clones. That was just absolutely horrible. Just horrible. I don't know. I'll have to review that later. But I've done a lot of science fiction lately with the Terminator franchise, and I want to do Alien, that franchise, and I want to do Star Trek, Star Wars. I want to do a whole lot of science fiction. But right now, let's concentrate on The Force Awakens. I am not interested for a number of reasons. As I said, I feel like the story is done. It's been resolved. I don't know why they had to make... I don't know why J.J. Abrams had to step in and start making new ones. I don't really care for him. I didn't like Cloverfield. It made me seasick. It was a bunch of shaky cameras focused on this, nondescript monster tearing up New York City, tearing off the head of the Statue of Liberty. I thought it was a stupid-ass suckfest, and I'm still a little pissed at him about the Star Trek reboots, especially Into Darkness. That one sucked worse than the first one did, and the first one was really, really sucky. Especially Eric Bana as was it Nemo or Nero? I think it was Nero. The Romulans look like ass, and the whole thing with the planet Vulcan being sucked into a black hole. I mean, that just pissed me off to no end. I liked the new cast. I did not like the villain in number 1, and I do like Benedict Cumberbatch, but he didn't even come close to how wonderful Khan was in the original Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. I mean, you just can't compete with Ricardo Montalban. And, it just didn't make any sense either. The whole story was just, shit. And J.J. Abrams he sucks. I'm sorry, but, I don't care for the guy. I really don't. I just really wish I could be nicer about him, but I just don't care for his work, and that is reason number 2. I don't want to go see it, or I don't want to watch it. It's already in DVD now, so... I know it was successful and a lot of people like it, and it's similar to A New Hope, which was the very first Star Wars movie to be released. But, I think I prefer George Lucas's direction to J.J. Abrams, because J.J. Abrams just... he kills, I don't know, he killed the Star Trek franchise. But I still plan on seeing Star Trek Beyond, because Anton Yelchin, whatever, I can't pronounce his name very well, he just recently died, and I think he's in this 3rd Star Trek installment, which is coming out really quick, or has been out, I don't know. And he's one of the reasons I can tolerate the Star Trek reboots. and I don't know what this new story is about, but hopefully it's not a rehash of one of the older movies. Maybe it's an original story for a change. Anyway, I know there's this Kylo Ren in this new Star Wars movie, but to me that sounds like, Darth Vader Jr. It's supposedly Han Solo's kid that he had with Leia. I just think it's ridiculous. There's a girl, and she has a little pet toy robot, a pet robot, whatever. And there's this other kid, and I don't know. It doesn't even remotely interest me. I watched the prequels. I tolerated them mostly because I like Ewan McGregor. He's one of my favorites. And I didn't think Hayden Christensen deserved all the hate he got, but like I said, I should review those movies separately. The actors were not the reasons I disliked the prequels. And then the original 3 that are actually sequels, I loved them very much until George Lucas started screwing around with all that CGI nonsense. And after Return of the Jedi, I just figure the story's over with. It's done. It's been resolved. Peace has been restored to the, peace has been restored to the galaxy. The Empire has been overthrown and defeated. The Emperor was killed when Darth Vader threw him down that shaft, and then Darth Vader died and restored balance to the Force like it was prophesied. And then the Force Awakens, I thought the Force was this balancing, energy that we all have in us. What was it, asleep? Was it in a coma? That's a stupid title, actually. So anyway, I won't be seeing that. No more reboots. Until next time, this is Laura signing off for today.